She could have gone straight home, but she didn't. Elena left the cafe slowly, hands inside her coat pockets. The cold air touched her face immediately, sharp, clean, awake. Behind her, the cafe door closed softly, warm light disappearing back into the ordinary rhythm inside. She stood there for a second, not moving. Cars passed nearby. Someone laughed across the street. A bus exhaled air loudly at the corner. The city continued exactly as it always had, but something inside her felt quieter now. Not happier, not lighter, just quieter. She could have gone straight home. The walk would take 10 minutes, maybe less. She knew the route by memory. Left at the corner, crossed the light. Small street near the pharmacy, same path, same rhythm, same automatic return. But this time, she kept walking, not fast, not dramatically, just past the turn she normally took. At first, she barely noticed it herself. One extra block, then another. No destination, no plan, just movement. The sidewalk was still damp from earlier rain. Streetlights reflected softly in small puddles. A woman walked past, carrying groceries. Someone locked a bicycle nearby. Little sounds, little moments, the kind people forget immediately, but Eleanor noticed all of them, because for once, her mind wasn't somewhere else. She wasn't replaying conversations, wasn't checking her phone, wasn't rushing mentally toward the next thing. She was simply walking. And somehow, that felt unfamiliar. She passed a bookstore she had never entered. A small flower shop, almost hidden between buildings. A dog sleeping behind the glass of a laundromat window. Normal things, quiet things. And still, they felt strangely alive, as if the world had always been offering small moments like these, and she had spent years moving too fast to see them. The wind picked up slightly, cold enough to make her pull her coat tighter, but she didn't turn around. Not yet. She reached an intersection and stopped at the light. People gathered beside her silently. Everyone waiting, everyone somewhere between one place and another, and Elena realized that's exactly how she felt too. Not stuck, not lost, just between things, between old habits and something new she still didn't fully understand. The light changed. People crossed immediately. Elena waited half a second longer, then followed. No urgency, no invisible pressure pushing her forward, just movement, steady, human. She walked past a small park. Most of the benches were empty. Leaves moved softly across the pavement. A distant siren echoed somewhere far away. The city wasn't peaceful, but inside this moment, she was, at least a little. She sat down on one of the benches, not because she was tired, just because she wanted to stop there. That difference mattered. She looked around quietly. A teenager skateboarded badly near the fountain. Someone jogged past without looking up. Two people argued softly near the corner. Life happening everywhere, messy, ordinary, alive. And for once, She didn't feel disconnected from it. She reached into her pocket. Her phone was there, silent. She looked at it briefly, then put it back. No checking, no scrolling, no searching, just awareness. The sky had grown darker now, blue turning slowly into grey, lights appearing in apartment windows above her, people going home, returning to routines, returning to themselves. Elena sat there a little longer, breathing slowly, feeling the cold air. Feeling time pass naturally around her, and then she smiled slightly. Not because something incredible had happened, nothing had, but maybe that was the point. Maybe healing wasn't always dramatic. Maybe sometimes it was just taking the long way home. Because you finally realized there was no reason to rush back to the version of yourself that felt trapped. Eventually, she stood up, adjusted her coat, and started walking again. This time toward home, not avoiding it anymore. Just arriving differently, final. She still went home that night, just not the same way as before.